Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're counting down the top 10 best comedy TV series of 2020. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing for the latest release dates and details for the most popular shows out there. Now with that out of the way, let's get started. At number 10, we have Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. A young woman discovers that she has the ability to hear the innermost thoughts of people around her as songs and musical numbers. After Zoe discovers that she can hear what people are thinking through musical numbers, she is creeped out and at the same time intrigued. Zoe is an enjoyable character with a girlish charm to her, and the rest of the cast is pretty good too, which makes the whole show enjoyable and entertaining. This is available on Hulu and Amazon Video.
Wait, are you hearing a song right now?
Yes, and the music's in my head.
All I see is a bunch of mostly white people drinking overpriced coffee.
Moving in at number 9, we have Solar Opposites. A family of aliens moves to Middle America where they debate whether life is better there or on their home planet. But this is just an average show that wouldn't have much following or rating had the creator not also become famous for creating Rick and Morty. Solar Opposites is another adult comedy with the same animation style as Rick and Morty. With only 8 episodes in its first season, we don't get much of an overreaching storyline, and each episode feels self-contained.
Oh, don't throw that out. I can sell it.
It has an unstable gray hole inside.
You're an unstable gray hole.
Nice.
Sex Education coming in at number 8. Sex Education is a declaration of today's sex-conscious society. The series is about an awkward student with limited love-making know-how, but is fortunate enough to get good advice on sex packaged to match his personal sex education needs from none other than his mom, who happens to be a sex therapist. He then partners up with a quick-witted, intelligent bad girl to establish a sex therapy clinic to settle their classmates' issues. His new position soon reveals to him that he may need sex therapy of his own. This is only available on Netflix.
This is a new frontier, my sexually repressed friend. Our chance to finally move up the social food chain.
At number 7, we have Upload. A man is able to choose his own afterlife after his untimely death by having his conscience uploaded into a virtual world. As he gets used to his new life and befriends his angel, questions about his death arise, and it is said to be that kind of show that you can watch at any time without expecting anything great, but at the end never disappoints. This is only available on Amazon Prime Video.
Yes. It's 10 a.m. Breakfast is over.
No, it's not even real food.
New guy coming through.
At number 6, we have BoJack Horseman. BoJack Horseman is another animated series on screens today, which is about a horse who was a celebrated TV star in the 90s, but things turned for the worst, and he ended up washed up in Hollywood, where he mostly complains about everything and wears colored sweaters. Judging from season 1 to 4, season 5 must be really good and generally a high quality sitcom.
You say you want to get better and you don't know how.
I'm not someone therapy works on. I might be too smart.
At number 5, we have Barry, an HBO show about Barry Berkman, a hitman from the Midwest is sent on a mission in Los Angeles to end the life of an actor who's having an affair with the mobster's wife, a job he unwillingly accepts. However, in an unforeseen twist, Barry ends up being embraced into the city's acting life as he continuously follows his target into acting classes. This is even more pronounced when he discovers Sally, a devoted student and a drug he finds a way not to resist. Barry's affection for Sally and his newfound spark for acting strays him from his task, and his handler reminds him of what is expected of him. He is a classic case of a past that will not let you go that easily, and all seasons are available on HBO now.
Why isn't this working? This is crazy.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have these pants in size medium?
Those are women's pants.
If you're enjoying this list so far, a sub to the channel would be awesome. Animation has been spreading gradually into adult content, and at number 4 we have Big Mouth. Big Mouth is a funny animated comedy series whose plot is based on the modern teenager's life and how he or she deals with the sudden changes that happen to his or her body. Thanks to its creators, teenage friends awaken to a confusing fact of wonder-filled changes in their bodies and lives in general as they undergo the mysteries of puberty. What makes this even more interesting is the refined imagery that creatively explains a point, leaving you in chronic laughter throughout an episode. You should probably get a bowl of popcorn and get very comfortable before playing this hilarious series. All seasons are available on Netflix.
Hurricane Missy's gonna wreak havoc.
Do you really want to go home?
At number 3, we have Dear White People. Dear White People is a story about black people addressing the racial differences and stereotypes whose relevance is long overdue, but the white man insists on tagging it along into the depths of civilization. This challenging stare of racial issues during the Obama era follows 4 African American students during their college days in a white dominant school. This series focuses more on the racial politics and social life of these students, carefully addressing the flaws in the system and the much overlooked racial discrimination in a society that openly embraces diversity with the same passion as it opposes it. And all seasons are available on Netflix.
I'm guessing her people came in on a different ship than ours. What? Where's the lie? She white, right?
Coming in at number 2, we have The Good Place. The Good Place is a very pleasant, charming and enlightening series that has carved the spot in the comedy niche. It challenges your curiosity, keeping you on high alert and deeply engrossed trying to figure out what is the next thing that could possibly happen. And when you finally think you have it right, the producer reveals a completely different perspective and leaves you in awe.
Tell me one good thing that you did on Earth.
Do you have a second to talk about the environment?
Do you have a second to eat my farts?
Oh.
Coming in at number 1, we have Rick and Morty. If you've been living under a rock, Rick and Morty is an animated series that follows the exploits of a super scientist Rick and his not so bright grandson Morty. It's a hilarious show by the genius behind Community Season 1, 2, 3 and Season 5, Dan Harmon. The episodes so far have always been fresh and the writing is hilarious and creative. But then there is no surprise really, since the co-creator created Community. The hilarious mix of wittedness, slapstick and action all add to make this show one of the best cartoons ever. The art is also simple but very appealing. Because the show is animated, Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland and the writers have been able to break free from the chains of live action, making the show more out of this world. I highly recommend this show to anyone, especially fans of regular show, Adventure Time and Community.
I'm not rated to climb something this sheer. Look, you're the guy that wanted an epic adventure. I'm the guy with only one hover chair.
Guys, we have another top 10 list counting down the most popular shows in August 2020. Click right here to watch it and click right here to watch another video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Thanks for watching, and until the next one guys, peace out.